So the runner's lunge is the next stretch that we're going to go over. Runner's lunge is really important because, especially if you sit a lot, it stretches out the main hip flexors of the body. So if you sit a lot and then you stand up and you have to quickly extend your hip and move quickly, those muscles will be really tight and fighting you. So you'll be fighting against tight muscles and also same time possibly setting yourself up for injury or strain. So we've all seen this before. It's a really common, like, you know, you see on TV on Saved by the Bell, people generically stretching. They're doing the runner's lunge most of the time. But we want to show you the right way to do it. So an important part is just having a good square here. A lot of times people get really exaggerated. You know, they're stretching out super far. And unless you're incredibly flexible, you don't really need to do that. You want to have a good square here, and then from there, sit yourself up as tall as you can. And with that, you should already feel a little bit of a stretch in the hip flexor compartment. And from there, then you slightly lunge into it. You really only ever have to go a few inches before you feel a really good stretch. If you do this consistently and it becomes not really much of a challenge anymore, then you can lean over and across to further increase the stretch in the hip flexors. All right, so an important thing about stretching is to remember that muscles contract and relax like this. So when we stretch, we actually are coaxing the muscles to relax. So with that in mind, all of these stretches, when you're doing static stretches, which is you get in a position and you hold it for 30 to 60 seconds to work on flexibility, you never want to do that before working out. So if you're a first responder and you have a call you have to go out to, you're not doing these stretches right beforehand. And if you're working out, again, you don't want to do that right before working out. You want to save these for a downtime, preferably after working out, when you're already warm or you're not expected to do anything max effort.